Hello, mates. Today's video, I'm going to do a segment about depression and how to fight depression. Now, uh, I am going to play Radio Joe 13's therapist, okay? Just call me therapist. Now, listen, this is intended to help people with depression, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I want you to understand the joking aspect of it. And let me say this, I don't want you to get my words misconstrued. Uh, Depression is nothing to play with. It's not a game. It's not a joke. I am doing this just to lighten the mood. Yeah. Hello, therapist. Yeah, I know you're busy, so I'm just gonna leave a voicemail. I'm not gonna be too long. But now, yeah, this is over by the Radio Joe here. But anyway, I just want to say like I've been kind of down lately. Like the mood hasn't just been feeling right. Like I don't know. Maybe it's something going on with Earth. I don't know. But it's not a depression like relationship depression. It's not that, you know. But it's like a depression as in the things that's going on around me. Like I want my life to speed up quickly and to the things that I really want to do, but I know it doesn't work like that, because patience is a virtue, but at the same time, it just seems like as the days go slower, it just seems like things are falling apart. I was wondering if you could just help me. And I'm not trying to sound like what I'm saying, like a lonely little fool or something like that, but I just really want to let you know that, like, man, like, I don't know, it just seems like something's not right. Yeah, Radio Joe 13, I just received your voicemail, and it sounds like you're really going through something serious, and I like to make a lot of jokes, so I'm not going to turn this to a joking matter because you really sound like you're serious. But I just want to let you know I'm glad that you took the time out of your day to come tell me, your therapist, how you feel because a lot of people end up, committing suicide or end up, what I'm saying, cutting themselves or just end up going into an all out antisocial frenzy, just because of depression. And that's something serious. That's something very, very sad because how can a person be very happy the next day and be very down, very, very down? You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that you talked to me. And I also noticed that you said that it seems like the days are going slower. Like, can you elaborate on that? And can you elaborate on what you mean? Like, things don't feel the same. Like, what do you mean by that? Can you elaborate so I can really help you? Depressed? What do you mean depressed? I'm great. I never felt better in my life. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes I do things like this to suppress my depression. I try to act like it doesn't exist, even though I know it does. And sometimes I also have dreams that I'm an evil scientist, and I use chemicals to create potions to stop my depression. Hmm. Yeah. See, that's your problem right there. You're trying to use the most basic, basic fucking tricknology in the book of psychology. You're trying to act like you're not depressed and by making sarcastic jokes. I am a therapist. Who the fuck do you think you are playing? And you said you have dreams about being an evil scientist and creating chemicals to stop your depression. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about?
Boy, you need to get yourself some pussy before you blow out your dick fucking around with all them chemicals. Now, y'all get on up out my shop. Come on,
It was just a joke, you stupid therapist. But we need to get back to my feelings. So listen to this shit. But not real talk though. What I mean by the days are going slower, it just seems like I'm being stuck. Like I'm being stagnant, just like water. When water is not flowing in a river, it becomes stagnant and stale. That's how it feels when you have depression. It's just like you're locked in a closet emotionally. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't break free no matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's a way to get out of this, to overcome this, because, I'm stronger than that. And I don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just need somebody to talk to. So, yes, I understand your pain. I understand where you're coming from, So I'm going to say this once, and I'm only going to say this one time only, okay? So you best better listen up. Now listen, the way to fight depression and win the war, not the battle, to win the war, this is what you have to do. No jokes, no games, because I've been through depressing times too, like real heavy, heavy depression. And since I'm a survivor of depression, I figure I just let you know the things that you have to do to make it out this zombie apocalypse of emotions. Now listen, when it comes to depression, the key is to not to think about the problem, okay? And I'm not saying to just like cover up your problem, because you're not supposed to cover up anything with a problem. That's why we have so many problems in the world, because the government tends to cover up all these real events. That's why we have so much cancer going on the planet. Just like with a band-aid, you're not really supposed to put a band-aid on the cut. You're supposed to let the natural air, ether, heal that cut. Because when you put a band-aid on the cut, you are pretty much damming that up. You know what I'm saying? You damming up the process of what the body has to do to heal that. So you creating cancer. That's why all that little white shit that be on your scab, that ain't nothing but pus and cancer. Like, trust me, like, it's a lot of deep shit. But the thing about it is not to think about the problem like, oh my God, why did it have to happen like this? What could have done? Once it's over with, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Whatever didn't happen is over with. Now, if you didn't been through, like, you know what I'm saying, if you was a female, if you are a female and you have been molested or raped or something like that, I'm not saying that's something you can easily get over. But when you fighting something like that with depression, the only thing you can think about is this: you have to face that problem head on. You have to forgive the person who hurt you. You see what I'm saying? You really have to forget a person that hurt you. That's the first things first. You forget a person who hurt you. Once you forgive the person who hurt you, then you have to go and face that problem head on. So you have to go within yourself, go within your darkness, go find that demon, and tell that demon, I'm not scared of you. I'm better than you. You can't hurt me. You can't hold me down anymore. And once you fight that demon, and you let that demon know who's the boss, the depression will slowly wither away. And once you pass the second step, the third step is pretty much to just continue to live your life. Because at the end of the day, no matter what we go through, you know what I'm saying, you're going to feel depressed and stressed no matter what. But the thing about it is not to focus on that, because whatever you focus on, it expands. You know what I'm saying? You want to, keep living your life. You know what I'm saying? Always think about forgiving. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to do things to, you know what I'm saying? It's the difference between doing something to cover the pain up and doing something to actually relieve the pain. And if you're a male and you've been, you know what I'm saying? Anything can happen to you. Not saying that anything can happen to a woman, but I was just using that, example as a woman, because a lot of women out here do be getting touched on, but they'll never say it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just being 100% real. But a man, like, let's say, for example, you know what I'm saying, your girlfriend played you, you know what I'm saying? You could have been stabbed, shot, anything, you know what I'm saying? Something that makes you depressed, you know what I'm saying? Like, just anything, something that makes you depressed, you know what I'm saying? You have to go tell that demon who's the boss, you know what I'm saying? Once you do that, you overcome that problem. And once you understand and overstand that pain and you rise above that, you just won the war of depression. That's how you fight depression.